Pisces, how are you doing? Welcome to Follow Your Heart Intuition Tarot. I'm going to do a Pisces reading and the cards feel a bit heavy. I don't know what's going on. So they feel a bit static for some reason. So Pisces, welcome. This is Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus, but also for anyone who's got Pisces aspects in other parts of their chart, if you know your chart. Pisces is a very deep sign, so let's see what's going on for you being a water sign in Gemini season. I just get this feeling that balancing is really important. Also letting go of expectations of others, or putting your emotional values onto others who may not function the same way. What's going on for you, Pisces? Right. Okay. I'm going to do a 5-spread reading using the Wisdom of Oracles by Colette Baron Reid. And then I'm going to clarify certain aspects of this reading. Not for you, to the sea, the fates, all that glitters, and breathe. It seems like you were set on something and you were very determined, and it ended up feeling a bit like pushing the boat up the river rather than flowing with the river. And it seemed like this was truly what you wanted to do and you were fated to do, but somewhere this situation is causing you a lot of frustration. Something isn't quite right here. And you've had warning signs. I would say you had warning signs, but you feel a little bit like left out on your own in the ocean. Maybe someone has disappointed you. This could be a love reading. Someone might have made you promises of a life together and that you're fated to be together. And it turned out to be a bit of a dud, fake. And you're being asked to tune into really honestly tune into your truth. And take the strength to tune into your truth. Don't just passively negate the feelings inside of you. You've really got to look at what's going on. Breathe deeply. I might do some videos on how to breathe. Certainly helps me when it's a bit like not drinking enough water throughout the day. So breathing consciously is vital to help activate your organs, your body. And they say we've got 12 senses, so it'll help you activate your spiritual senses, your intuition. But something isn't quite right here, and I get this funny feeling someone might have pulled the wool over your eyes, or your eyes are closed to a situation. And I get this funny feeling this may be a love situation for you, Pisces. Yeah, it could be with a Scorpio. Could be with a Cancerian, Leo, Cancerian, some kind of water sign potentially, or even a Gemini. Okay, so if this reading resonates, let's go deeper into it. Let's see what's left you floating in the ocean when you were promised the stars, or you thought this was it. You wanted to take action into a direction that you felt was good for you. Definitely you thought this was like a very serious relationship, could be twin flame. This is what you thought. It was sort of very grounded, this situation. That's what you thought. Okay. Now let's have a look at all that glitters, what ended up happening here that left you a bit stranded. 7 of Swords. So there was some trickery or deceit. Someone might have literally cheated on you, and you found out, and now the trust is not the same. And that was something that potentially didn't even need to happen, but the person was definitely, the person that cheated on you, could be vice versa, it could be a mirror reading, but the person that fell short of your expectations might have been pulled into a game by others. They might have been played around with. Some people might have been jealous of his relationship or her relationship with you, and they cheated on you. So they maybe need to grow up emotionally. Let's just see what the outcome is of this situation, looking into breathing. But there's definitely there was some really sort of nasty deceit going on. It could be that is a masculine who cheated on you and you're a feminine, but you've got quite a clear vision. But it was certainly a Tower moment. Okay, Pisces, certainly something you didn't expect, and maybe even they didn't expect it. And yeah, you can hold your own ground. This certainly is making you stronger. It'll take a bit of time. But you're going to come full circle in this situation. You're going to really learn from this situation. Maybe you both realize what you have is true love and not just what you imagined. Aquarius. Okay. Or you're going to come to a decision that may be that you both go different ways, but I'm not fully getting that intuition from this reading. I'm not fully getting that feeling from this reading. So I think let's have a look what the outcome of this situation is if you carry on your current trajectory. Let's just ask straight out. And just remember, these readings are not person specific, so you've really got to tune into your own gut. If you have experienced something like that just recently, with jealousy is a terrible thing. It can literally rip apart some very, very important relationships, because one character might be a weaker one, and certain people know how to tap into that. I would say that person is a genuine person. That person is a good person, as in a genuine person. It looks like the deceit they might have been used because they're not as strong as you are. There's a healing taking place for both of you. Maybe that person is learning to be more vulnerable or understand, wow, I'm not this kingpin that someone else made me believe I am, and actually I was compromising a very good thing I had with you. They might be thinking that. They certainly need to clear out their energy field, I would say. They've probably got some really strong guilt within them. They're probably a little bit... They've probably been a bit lost, but now they need to start to develop their spiritual capacities and their emotional capacities and learn how to listen to their gut. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the heart is certainly expanding for them, and the gut, or the solar plexus, they call it the solar plexus chakra, is also igniting. So maybe sometimes bad things have to happen, or seemingly negative things have to happen in order for a person to evolve, in order for even a relationship to grow more deeply. So I would say that person is going through a healing. You are going through a healing. And let's have a look. I also got this card here, get more information. You want to be really clear about what happened and why this happened. So if this tower moment that happened and you coming full circle with it is not going to replay itself again, let's call it that. So there is a sense that you need to forgive them for what happened. You need to forgive yourself. Forgiveness is a very important thing in this particular dynamic of what's playing out. They have to forgive themselves too. Maybe this sort of cheating has happened to them in the past, and now they're playing it out with you, but actually they're being cheated on again. They're being cheated on out of a good relationship with you by interacting in this kind of negative dynamic. I just want to see what the energy cards have to say about this particular situation. So Pisces, you're certainly going through a deep transformation. Close encounters. Wow. It looks to me like you feel stuck in a cage. But the door is open. Let me have a look at this particular card more closely. So this is the card here. You can slip through the slats in the cage. You're not caged. And that's a beautiful feeling. And there is someone out here protecting you. You are utterly protected in this situation. So definitely this is a vulnerability teaching. This shows that vulnerability as a strength is going to help you or this other person be more genuine. They're going to let you see more closely who they are. They're going to see your strength, and they're also going to learn healthy boundaries. So Pisces, although this reading started off quite intensely, I have to say, even I need to take a breath. If you're in this kind of situation, I think the person you're dealing with is learning a lot of things, and even though it seems like it didn't need to happen, and it certainly didn't need to happen, it maybe took this person into that direction so that their learning curve is enhanced. They really seriously needed to learn something. But I do think it's worth giving the situation a second chance. But again, tune into yourself. If you're really, really upset and you're going to hold this over someone's head and they are regretful, if you really cannot forgive them, think twice about it. But I also think maybe there's something for you to learn. We all learn at different stages, and some people just don't want to learn until something really bad happens, and then it's a kind of wake-up call. So I think that's what's happened for your partner. So Pisces, I hope this reading resonates. Spend some time alone. Spend some time nurturing yourself. Do some breathing exercises. Alternative nostril breathing certainly helps if you're into the yogic techniques of breathing. Or just breathe deeply in through your nose and lift up the diaphragm as you breathe. And exhale. And really exhale deeply. Okay? I'm going to just pull one good luck message for you, just so you have something to focus on other than the actual story, and have that story ruminate in your body and mind. But I get the sense that there's a big healing going on for you. So what you're both learning from this situation is that cooperation instead of competition is what really matters here. And you can also have good friends there to support you through this situation. What's yours is yours, and no one can take it away from you, so there's no need to compete. There is an abundance of all. There's abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share it with others. So maybe that person is learning also about your gifts more, they're appreciating your gifts more, and they realize that with a cooperative partnership you can accomplish anything. So this is a wonderful, one of the most wonderful readings that I've given in regard to a relationship, even though the tensions are quite strong and contradictory, but there are very strong messages here that we need to cooperate and not compete with each other, and also know that we're all on different parts of the journey, and sometimes one person can be stronger and then it triggers the other person to such an extent that they may end up losing their own confidence or doing things where they're triggered by outside forces and they're charmed into it, that may cause the both of you harm in this particular reading. I hope you get something out of it. Please like the reading or leave a comment, and thank you for sharing the channel because it truly helps it grow. And I look forward to giving you another reading soon. Bye for now.